West Edmonton Mall will be closing early this December for a cleaning. Oh, that's just a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to the largest shopping mall in the Western Hemisphere, or perhaps the world, West Edmonton Mall. My name is Danny Hooper. Now please, ladies and gentlemen, on every level, put your hands together for my partner on the 790 CFCW morning show, co-host of the morning show, Ms. Sharon. Sharon? Come out of your stores, come out of the shops, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the most Danny has prepared in 5.5 years.
Well,
so that's fabulous.
I had a meeting with the boss
yes.
this week, and it was the subject of me doing show prep was brought up. So I'm just a little better prepared wherever I go, doing whatever I do these days. How are you doing, partner? What are you doing all day? I haven't seen you since this morning.
Sleeping. I sleep in the afternoon. What about you? Did you sleep?
I wrote my Edmonton Sun column.
Gotcha.
Comes out tomorrow, and yeah, just enjoying the mall here. I was at the mall and went to the water park there and a shark tank and all that stuff, and it was very, very good. And then skated on the ice rink for a while. They had figure skating time this afternoon.
So was Jack Danes there?
Jack Danes and I were out there doing a little figure skating. Jack's eye popped out on the ice. But anyway, that's another story. We'll save that for the radio tomorrow. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Sony Records of Canada and 790 CFCW, we'd like to welcome you here this afternoon as we so very, very proudly, well, we're here for two great big reasons. We're about to introduce Edmonton to a brand new recording artist, a young lady who is now signed with Sony Records of Canada. Isabella, you're going to meet her in just a few minutes. We're also here to put our final push and wrap up on Bag of Hope.
And we want to thank everyone. This campaign, by the way, is designed to help the homeless. And as you can well imagine, it's one thing to deal with winter for those of us when we're fully clothed and we've got a nice warm home to go to and we've got good vehicles to drive. Quite a different story when you are a homeless person. And so it was a young fellow named Jesse Michaud started this wonderful campaign a few years ago. We were so taken back by it. We wanted to help out, and it really has grown each and every year. If you happen to have time to pop by the CFCW studios upstairs, you'll see one of our bins is absolutely filled with donations. We've also got another bin in this, right in our reception area, so thank you to everyone who has made a donation. Earlier this month, or it would have been last month, we had a radio auction. We auctioned off a George Strait guitar, and that happened to raise, that particular event raised $6,500 just in one morning. 3 hours we raised that, and that will buy a great deal, you can imagine, for homeless people. We also want to thank...
Well, we should mention that's because another reason why we raised so much money is because we told our listeners that that was the actual guitar that George Strait wrote Amarillo by Morning on, which... Yeah, but the important thing is the buyer didn't know that.
No, the buyer did not.
And the important thing is the money went to a good cause. And I know what it's like to be homeless because I was homeless for just before my divorce there.
No, there's a difference between there's a difference between being homeless and being in the doghouse. That's a completely different thing. That's completely different. Anyway, there's some folks here from Tomahawk. I wonder if they would raise their hands. These two,
Thelma and Dutchie.
From Tomahawk. If you folks could just stand for a minute. I just want to show you what they did. She not only brought bags of hope, she actually sewed, have a look later on this, she sewed, how many bags did you bring in? 20 bags that she sewed.
Did she hand sew? And then they filled.
I mean,
Dutchie calls her the bag of hope.
Anyway, folks, thank you very much for your generous donation. We want to invite you to have some fruitcake. By the way, we read the other day that a good fruitcake can last for 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, we pulled this one out of storage. It's been around for 26.
So we're trying to set a new record here.
Yeah, so there's quite a bit of it, so help yourself to some fruitcake and...
Yeah, might get in the poop, so be careful. Anyway, we got Starbucks coffee. I think it's going good. Kira Isabella. Yes. I'm so very excited to meet this young lady. She has a brand new song that we're playing on 790 CFCW.
Yes, we are.
You want to tell the folks about that song?
How about you tell them?
I love it. Do you know what? We're going to have Kira Isabella come up and sing it. As a matter of fact, she's here all the way from Ottawa. You just commented to me yesterday, you said you love this song, and I do too. She's here, she's going to sing 3 songs with us, and I said, well, why not more? And the reason is, She's from Ottawa. She has to catch a flight, and she's heading back home tonight. So we're very glad to have her for a little bit of time, and a good chance for our CSCW listeners to meet one of the great new Canadian talents. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together and join me in welcoming Sharon and welcoming to the stage Kira and Isabella.